さんごきげんよう、菩薩ヨウです。ゲーム音とか僕の声とかは聞こえていますか？大丈夫そうなので始めていきたいと思います。月なぎさん、しおん兄さん、あかね兄さん、うわなこさん、いかやっちゃんさん、たおさん、スーパー初心者さん、ハムコウさん、しんじさん、ついたさん、ごきげんようです。はい、ありがとうございます。イグニスさんもこんにちは。リサナくんもごきげんよう、タクタくんもごきげんようです。今日は画面に出ている通りコールオブクトゥルフというゲームをやっていきたいと思います。このゲームはクトゥルフ神話のゲームをモチーフにしているので、僕としてはちょっと楽しみなところがありますね。それでは狂気に陥っていきましょう。いやー、楽しみですね。ホラーっぽいのでちょっとおまけの準備はしておいてください。初見なんですね。ありがとうございます。ボストンなんですね。ふんふんふんふん。なるほどですね。お金がない探偵なので、どんなお仕事でもやりますっていった感じでしょうか。いやちょっと今からドキドキしちゃいますね。怖い。私が狂人ならば、それは神の慈悲だろう。鈍感ゆえおぞましい最後の時まで正気を保てる者がいるなら、その者に神の慈悲があることを願おう。すごいグラフィックがかっこいいですね。いや血がいっぱいですね。ちょっと今の段階からちょっとワクワクしてますね。ゲームをセーブしました。これはどういう状態なんでしょうか。これはもしかして画面用意する方が出ちゃうかもしれないんですけど、許してください。僕も途中で酔っちゃったら許してください。なんかいろいろありますね。ちょっと気持ち悪いですね。すごい凝ってる。これはサメでしょうか。もうすでに怖い。やばい。としきさんこんにちはです。アイデアロールが低いかもしれないですね。この場合は僕もアイデアが低いといいんですけど。甘いですね。いや、ありがとうございます。 積みましたかね。あ、なるほど。ダメなものはダメらしいですね。いやー、ドキドキしちゃう、怖い。ワクワク。いや、照らすためのアイテムと言われても。なるほど。びっくりした。私に続き運命は逃れがたいうんたらかんたら。なんかこれアルコール消毒みたいですね。いやー、これ音声がちょっと右側からアラウンドで聞こえてくるのがちょっと怖いですね。ダメだ。いやー、やっぱクトゥルフ神話でもコロナ対策はしないといけないので。いやー、針がいっぱい当たる。いやー、これはさよなら。おはようございます。いや、ちょっと怖かったですね。いや、僕はウイスキー好きなので。
I used to be an avid reader.
昔はよく本を読んだな。いや、いいの上でしたね。いや、もうベッドで寝てもろて疲れが取れないので。
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
俺を雇ったバーのオーナーは案件の結末が気に食わなかったらしい。だが法の道を踏み外しているよ。以上、この証拠をつかんだ探偵に立てつく術はあるまい。潜り酒場の恐喝事件。開店。ユウさんごきげんようです。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
なんか言語をいっぱい取ってそうですね。ウイスキーでしょうか。
I'm listening.
もしもし、レントワース探偵事務所と契約が結ばれてる探偵のエドワード・ピアースさんですか？
That's correct.
イエス。はじめまして、レントワースで探偵の管理の担当をしておりますルーシー・シェールドと申します。あなたにファイルの問題が発生したためご連絡いたしました。実は火事の書類の一部が燃えてしまったのです。
Is that right?
火事？お手数ですが、またあなたの情報を教えてください。なるほど。いや、まあ基本は目星ですよね。いやー、そう見えますね。これは ARPG の方が近いかもしれないです。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting...
いやー、仕事がないのがバレてきてますね。
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do...
いや、そうなんですよ。コロナウイルスでちょっと仕事が
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the
お願
table.
いします。ちょっとコロナで仕事がないので何でもやらせていただきたいと思い。何でもやれよ。
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I
僕
must
ゲ
say
ー
that
ム
I
の中でも酔っ
expected
払いの値
anything
段。
but a
いや、酔っ
drunkard's
払いではない
lair.
ので今日は飲んでないです。
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
そうだそうだ。
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody
マイラさん、
believes
こんに
me.
ちはです。
They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl,
ああ、それはおいたわし
she
いで
is
すね。
dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look.
いや、
I
なんかそ
want
れ
you
っぽ
to
くなって
look
きましたね。いや、なんか
carefully at this painting.
嫌な予感しますね。
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
俺の記憶を食い止める治療はもう必要ないと医者は言うが、俺を止めれば戻ってくるのは分かっている。そうすればいつの日か俺には朝が来なくなるだろう。いやー、なるほどですね。うん。
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
いやー、ここからじゃさすがに何もわかんないです。
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
いやー、なるほど。
The sender's label
なんか難しい依頼
mentions
の
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce.
いやー、交通
You
費くださ
must
い。
uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to
い
do
やー、僕は
anything
何も
for
分か
my
ってない
daughter
です
to
ね。こ
recover
れは
her
もう
honor.
PC が
Quiet
頭いいので。
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater.
まあ仕事ないですからね。
I
選ん
think
で
I've
る
got
場
a
合じゃ
book
な
on
い
the
です
North Atlantic. I'll not.
いや、これはもしかして。いや、ウイスキーですね。いただきます。いや、残すの良くないので。
Damn.
あ、これはまずいのでは。酔ったのでは。これはまずいですね。でもね。
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
治りましたね。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
オルカさん、ごきげんようです。いつもノッコさんにお世話になっております。おかわりしたい。おかわりできないのかな。いや、ウイスキーがそこにあるのに飲めない。中さん、こんにちは。
I should get rid of all this stuff.
ちょっと不甲斐ない姿を見せられないのでお酒飲むのやめます。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
なるほど。
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
とりあえず行きますか。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
いやー、ご依頼お待ちしております。僕にできることは特にないので、なんかお話聞きます。助手兄さんの配信お疲れ様でした。なるほどですね。手が 係が絵画しかないっていうのはちょっと非常によろしくないと思うんですけれど、そういった点はどう思いますか？いや、もしかしてこれ画面固まってませんかね？うーん、ああ、そうなんですね。いや、それはまあ仕方ないので、ゆっくりプレイしてからまた見てくださいませ。動き始めましたね。いや、効果音が毎回毎回大げさなので。フォーカスホームインタラクティブプレゼンツ。現売新人スタジオ。ゲーム音大きくないですか？
We're almost there.
あれなら調整するので言ってくださいませ。ちょっと小さくしますね。これくらいでどうですかね。じゃあこんな感じでいきます。
Stay on board. There's guys
船
coming
の
to
上で待っててくれ。
unload.
男の人が荷を下ろしに来る。
Welcome to Darkwater
ピアスさん、
Island.
ダークウォーターへようこ
Mr.
そ。こんにちは。菩
Why,
薩ヨウ
thank
で
you,
す。
Captain Fitzroy.
YouTube のチャンネル登録と
So,
Twitter のフォローお願い
what
しま
wind
す。
brought you? Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a
良い
landlord,
男だっ
but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a
た。素晴らしい絵描きだった。そうですね。あの絵僕描きたいですね。
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a
な
surprise
る
for
ほ
you.
ど。
As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
これはもしかしなくてもインスマンスの回がちょっと混ざってますね。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
いや、お酒が飲めるみたいで何よりです。いや、まあそうですよね。1920年代のアメリカは禁止法が出ているので。バイテン、バイテン。これはもう暗殺ですね。いや、ファイトしないでもろって。
Hey,
ああ、なるほど。
be
い
careful.
やー、ちょっと良くないので、暴力は良くないですよ。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
どうしよう。
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure
いや、お
arises,
姫
you
様だなんて
start
照れちゃいま
squealing.
すね。あり
You
がとうご
don't
ざい
have
ま
what
す。
it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn
な
it.
るほど。
I'm here for information.
じゃあ、スマブラでお願いします。
I
ナナストッ
prefer it
ク
that way.
終点固定。
Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or
7
not.
分でお願いします。
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known
Oh,
such wealth
なるほど。
since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then
いや、まあ、美術のセンスがなか
I
ったら
don't
まあ
want to
仕
speak
方ない
ill
で
of
すよ
the
ね。
dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
いや、まあ、真実は信じていかないといけないので。
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell
いや、
you.
まあ、それはそう。
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
いやー、それっぽいですね。ちょっとワクワクします。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
いや、喧嘩をしたのは僕ではなくて、キャラクターが勝手に動いたので僕じゃないです。Okay.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
お酒。
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
お酒。
You again.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
いや、
That'll be
もう
all.
嫌いですもん。
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again, you know?
Oh,
The girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
うーん。
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
いや、いいですね。
That's
何
true.
事も本気で
It's
や
a
るのは大
reminder
切
of
なの
the
で。
time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847. It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
何のお肉でしょうね。
What
手
brought
羽先ですかね。
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell.
そうですね。あ
Good
かね
night,
兄さん食べられたかもしれないです。
So long.
またなー。
The girl doctor, Colden.
Hmm.
She won't stop.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it.
どれだ。
Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a
ああ、
book
なる
after
ほ
all.
ど。
Pure knowledge.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
いや、集中してる人の邪魔はしちゃいけないですね。
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink. stranger.
いや、それはもう失礼いたしまし
I
た。
told you to beat it.
いや、ごめんなさい。A ボタン連打しただけです。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
-これを読んでからさっきの人の話を聞いておくべきだった気がしますね。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
もう情報はなさそうな気がしますね。
We may not be
That's
I bid you farewell.
Good night.
so long.
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster? Have you seen how
The blood is just beginning to coagulate.
う
It died a
ーん、な
short
る
time
ほど。
ago.
大きなサメ
Killer
さんですね。
whales and few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking?
いや、口が悪すぎるのね、主人公さん。ああ、オル
Island like Darkwater? For a stranded
カ、
fish?
そうですね。シャチはオルカなの
Gosh
で。
darn, Mr. Not like another
Orca
one of
さん。
these
い
locals.
や、なんで
Go
もない
give
で
your
す。
valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no
understand.
way
You're
to
not
treat an omen.
sailors.
These
話
wounds,
しましょう。
I know of no animal.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh yeah? It's a sign. He's gonna There's get us something in coming. trouble.
もう一回。
You're
オルカ
already
さん
in
かわい
trouble.
い。こんにちは。
Come on, can't we sort this out? You can
There's
see
nothing
he's
for
having
you
trouble.
here either.
There's nothing to
Beat
sort
it.
out.
あ、なるほど。
Your
彼ですか
chum
ね。
wanted to stir us up.
お酒を持ってきてくださる方は、
You can stay.
お酒ください。お酒ください。
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge
There's
rats
nothing for
don't
you here
scare
either.
me.
What did he
Beat it.
call
いや、
us
僕
just
以上に
now?
お酒が必要な方はいないので、
Rat.
いい加減にしてください。
A pox
あ、ギオさんごきげんようです。困りましたね。いや、フィッツロイさんがどこにいるのかがまず分かってなくてですね。いや、今日は飲んでないですね。 な
I
ら。
wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
うーん。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
もう一回とかで
Fishing equipment.
こうサービスしてくれる曲結構好きなんですよね。
A souvenir from a
あ、
more
私さくらん
prosperous
ぼ。
era.
も
I
う
guess
一
this
回。
blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It
音
finished
助
up
かりま
beached
すか？
at the entrance to
い
the
や、音
harbor.
痴なのであんまりしたくないんですけど。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
いや、これが同一人物だったらちょっと産地が減っちゃいますね。
What a macabre souvenir. What a macabre souvenir.
なるほど、義足ですか。これは確かに。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
なるほど。
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
いや、誰かが義務を振ったということでしょうか。
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
いや、そうなんですよね。
Indeed,
僕はちょっ
maritime
と歴
activities
史に興味が
ceased
ありまして。
altogether at the end of the last
ないで
century.
す。
I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom.
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office.
いやー、それは申し訳ないですね。ちょっとゲームの使用上勝手に怒っちゃったので。
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to
アホゲ
make
さん
us
ごきげん
pay
ようです。
protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
酒場にいた人に似てそうですね。シャチを見ました。モルカさんもちょっと見ちゃったので。
The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
Darkwater!
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
いや、よく似たお父さんですね。
Captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
行ってきまーす。
Shysters, you're crazy.
You can see that I'm busy, can't
いや、
you?
まだご機嫌なのめ。いい加減機嫌直してください。
Shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
こんにちは。何もない。
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat it.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
いや、産地低そうですね。
You again? I told you to beat it.
いや、まだお話終わってないので。まあいいんですけど。
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it.
Quiet.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance
いやー、
to the
僕
warehouse
賢い
unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
いや、まあそれはそれとして何もわかんなかったですね。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come on
いや、
our
何もしてないの
island
で。
and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two
パン
bozos
タと俺
behind
た
us.
ちが愛するぞ。
Wait, now that I think about it, it's
い
got
や、
to be
そういうことじ
them.
ゃないですね。
There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople
ああ、
do.
これは出現しまし
St.
たね。
Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
ああ、なるほど。
Protecting their territory.
じゃあ、
From
彼らに
whom,
話
I
しかけたら
wonder?
お酒がもらえ
They
るというこ
really
とでよ
don't
ろ
have
しいでしょうか。
a choice anyway. They're more scared of cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
いや、治安がやばい。
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
ああ、これはもう口止めされてますね。
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
うーん。
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
またなー。いやー、ちょっと入り口がちょっとわかんないですね。いや、お腹空きましたね、本当に。あ、アルミさん、こんにちは。
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
いや、目ざ
Go
とい
buy
で
a
すね。
thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
いや、ちょっとそれを見に行ってみますか。
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
いや、これどっかで見たことありますね。これ夢の中のあの人じゃないですか？
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
わかんないですね。いや、それっぽいですね、本当に。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Cat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
いや、ブラックジョークが過ぎる。
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing you can do for
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
いや、まあやるだけやってみますか。
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering
We saw you talking to the... Go die.
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
いやー、ガードが硬いですね。ちょっとどうしようかな。
You again? I told you to.
No need.
You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have inflicted them.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
He laughed. My God. She will do it again, you know.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime.
I told you to beat it.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic
いやー、それは
type.
ちょっとホラー味が深くなってきましたね。いや、これはちょっと、あれなのでは？
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
いやー、ちょっと暗いところとか行くのはちょっとあれですよ。なんか道が開いてます。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave. This tunnel goes under the warehouses. whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
いや、目星はこれですね。
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
ああ、なるほどですね。
I could use this old winch to...
いや、でも肝心の使い方がわかんないですね。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I shall take my leave.
ーちょっとだけ離席してもいいですか？ちょっと鼻を摘みに行きます。 たせしました。いや、全然喋れてないですね。ちょっと反省しないとです。いや、集中しちゃうとちょっと喋れなくてです。いや、皆様が温かいので、本当にありがとうございます。いやー、ありがとうございます。おかわりがいっぱいありまして。酒。
You again.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around but anything.
That'll be all for now.
知ってる情報しかないですね。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
My God.
岩崎さん、こんばんはです。見ときます。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Hey, すごーい。前にも後ろにも開くんですね。どうなってるんだろう。
What a macabre souvenir.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
いや、そうなんですよね。ちょっと寂しくて。
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
なるほどですね。
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
いやー、困った、どうしよう。いや、お酒欲しいのは僕も一緒なんですよね。
You again? I told.
No need.
You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way.
いやー、迷子、どうしよう。もしかして積みましたか？やだー。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't.
I shall take my leave.
?船の中にお酒あったりしないかな？店長買って、
Back again.
お願い。
What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come.
いや、ダメみたいです。
You again.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than
本格的にわ わかんないですね。
On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional
い
catch.
や、でも楽しそうに話して
Biggest
ます。
whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
You seem to know
Well, we all...
her style made her.
Yeah, we saw...
So they...
You need...
Her vision.
What do you...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told...
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Drinking anything else?
That'll be all.
I told you to beat it.
Do you like our...
We may...
That's
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
an old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch
まあ
really
宝く
did
じを買って当たるのはまあいいことじゃないですから。
I bid you farewell.
Good night.
So long.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm...
You can't...
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's
あ
not
あ、なるほど。取っ手がないんですね。
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
いやー、どこかから探さないといけない。ちょっとわかんない。あった
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
ーよかった。いや、でもつかないのは。まだ足りないということ。
Should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn.
それはやばい。もうバカ。どうしよう。
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
死
You're
に
not
ま
only
したね。
inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
トランさんいらっしゃいませ。負けましたねこれ。
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
いや、ようやく話が前に進みそうですね。
You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks.
なるほど。
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but still it smells as bad as it looks? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? What happened here?
しますけど。
someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
いやー、これはちょっとまずいのでは？
You, don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound
いや、
up.
運が悪
Let
す
the
ぎる。
dead rest in peace.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
いや、なるほど。ここまでが2章ですか。いやー、ちょっとやっと物語が進んできた感ありますね。いやー、ちょっと僕があんまり、あれだったので、ちょっと遅かったんですけど。どうしようかな。いや、もともと2時間くらいだったの、2時間くらいの予定だったので、野垣さんこんばんはです。いやー、そうですね。キリがいいので、この辺で終わらせようと思います。皆さん、1時間半ぐらいの長い間、